Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense has the football first here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The sure hands. It's Williams. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
4th down coming up.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Trying to run it. It's Adams. Running with purpose. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And they get the completion. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Central Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line, and the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up. The back's got it. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This is the 6th play on the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
get 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
From the shotgun to handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only...
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Chippewas. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we can see him breaking.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Launching one to the end zone, and he will score. Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. The Chippewas hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And that run produces a decent gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time. Right, it will bring up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
And the Chippewas will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fights off the defender. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Hands off to the fullback. The Chippewas look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And the Chippewas will try to keep this drive moving. A handoff to the back. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught near the sideline. It's Booker. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's third and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Chippewas looking to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it's good. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Clemson, 14.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Sellers. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield over 48. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And there's the handoff. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what the decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the Chippewas will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Chippewas will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Chippewas. Kirk, some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
Ball's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Through the air is incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a match.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looking to the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.